Hi, so I am at work right now, hence why I have my N95 mask on. So today I will be doing my speech on my persuasive speech. The topic that I chose to do is texting and driving and how bad it is for us. I did a little bit of research, so I have a little bit of my notes on a little sticky pad, so let's just get right into it. One, I want to start off, it is so terrible for you. Texting and driving is so terrible, especially in the state of Arizona. You see it every day. Sometimes I even catch myself doing it, my family, my friends. Literally almost everyone does it, whether we think we are or we're not. You probably don't even notice that you are. That's how bad it is. It's such an addiction. And our phones, social media, stuff like that, music, everything plays a little bit of a distraction into texting and driving. It doesn't mean you're just constantly on your phone texting other people, but when I refer to texting and driving, I am also referring to being on social media, changing your music, anything to do with technology that you are bothering while you are driving. So in Arizona, I think everyone kind of sees a lot of memes with this, but how people don't drive the speed limit here. The speed limit will be 65 and people are going 85. I think that's literally how Arizona is. Arizona has always been like that. If you drive around, go to work, everyone is constantly racing. But as bad as racing is, these people are also texting and driving or being on their phone, playing music, watching movies. I know, because I've been there. I've lived in Fort Defiance, Arizona, which is 5 hours away from here. And I live in Ahwatukee, Arizona now. So the difference between that and here, that's a long time to be on your phone and also a lot of time to cause accidents. Statistically wise, in the United States, texting and driving or being distracted by any type of technology increases your rate of being in a car accident by 24 times. You have a 24 more of a chance of being in a car accident if you are bothering your phone. Hence, again, being on your phone is a bad thing. Because think about it. Your friends can wait. You're probably going to like the grocery store or to go get McDonald's or whatever else. You don't need to be on your phone while you're driving. You can pull over and park somewhere. Because why put yourself and someone else's life at risk over a text message? And it's probably something that wasn't as important as you may think it is. Again, going back to being on your phone rather than texting and driving. You do not need to be watching a movie while driving. If you're gonna do that, switch drivers with someone. If you have someone else in the vehicle, pull off to the road and watch it, or just turn it off. That's it. Or just listen to it. Plug it into your aux or whatever, or Bluetooth, and just listen to it. Especially if you've seen the movie already, I'm pretty sure the movie's gonna play in your head, because personally, I do that a lot too. I hear a movie and I see it in my head that I'm doing that. I don't need to physically be watching it to understand and know what's going on in the movie. Sorry. Going back to statistics again. In the United States, being distracted by any type of phone or laptop or iPad causes 1.6 million accidents per year. That is so many times. Think about that. 1.6 million accidents in a year may not seem a lot for the country and for like the United States, but they're distracted drivers. There are still distracted drivers that get away with it every day, but they don't realize it. They may be distracted and they are not causing accidents, but they are getting very close to. This 1.6 million accidents per year, and the statistical rate when I did my research on the topic, is only including reported accidents. Imagine all the accidents that are not reported. That would probably maybe even double this number. When it comes to texting and driving or being distracted by your phone, right now New Mexico does have the highest rate, which is a neighboring state actually. So it's pretty close by, but they have the highest rate of accidents or issues with people being distracted by their technology. Whereas in 48 states in the country ban texting and driving or being distracted by any type of technology. I don't know what 2 states it is. I think Arizona kind of is a little bit more leisure with it. I think with Arizona, they don't completely ban it about being on your phone, because they do allow you to be like calling and texting as long as you are not looking at it. So if it's on Bluetooth and you're talking to them on the phone, that is okay. Or if you're texting them but the phone is not in your hands, that's technically okay in the state of Arizona. I don't know what the other state is, if they have any type of regulations that are similar to Arizona or to like other states. I only did research primarily on Arizona because that's where I live and where I'm pretty sure most of us live. But going back to it, in Arizona, out of all the crashes we have in a year, 23.63% of all crashes are caused by person distracted by technology, whether it's their phone, iPad, watch, anything. A lot of these do end up with people injured, vehicles totaled. Think about the cost, okay? You need to text your friend that you're going to the mall to go shopping, but you get in a car accident. Not only are you putting yourself and the other person's own life, but you're also putting both of you in debt. Primarily yourself, because your vehicle will more than likely be totaled, so you will have to get it fixed or replaced, and then you will get sued by the other driver for being reckless and being on your phone. Understand that all the money that you were gonna go shopping on is instantaneously just gone in a moment because you couldn't wait to get off your phone and pull over and park. 2, text them back that you will be at the mall waiting for them. If you want to really discuss being on your phone, think about it this way. Over 9 people die in car accidents each day, and over 1,000 people are injured in car accidents based off of people being on their phone daily. Why would you want to put that on your hands? Imagine being in a car accident knowing it's your fault and you can't take back what you did because it's too late. Why do it beforehand? Why not be preventive rather than trying to fix things afterwards? Don't put the blame on anyone else, because you are the one with the phone in your hand. You're the one that's making the call. You do not have to. If you want to say that they were calling you or they were texting you first, you did not have to answer. You could have pulled off the road. You could have answered the phone call. You could have texted them back. All you had to do was pull over for a second. When it comes to being persuasive about texting and driving, think about it while you're going to work. Everyone's going to work at 8 a.m. in the morning. Everyone's probably running late like usual, and myself included. I find myself running late for work sometimes because I do live about 30 minutes away from work, so I am leaving super early. When people call and text me in the morning, I definitely do not respond because of how much traffic there is. I don't even want to try that. I don't want to risk it because the way I get to work is a 2-lane road. Imagine me being on my phone, getting in a car accident on a 2-lane road. That could go bad in either ways. I could either hit someone from behind, or I could swerve into the other lane and get hit head on. Terrible. Putting myself both in debt, putting my health in danger, and someone else's health in danger. Texting and driving causes so much issues, and just being on your phone. Think about it the other way. Imagine if, rather than putting yourself in the place of being the one causing the accident, imagine being the one on the opposite side of being the one injured. Imagine if you were just walking one day, someone's walking the sidewalk, going for a run, someone's on their phone, they decide to get on their phone and they're distracted and they happen to run off the road. They hit you and you're in so much pain thinking you were gonna have a very great day. Just because someone was on their phone, they injured you. And you never know what could happen in those moments. You don't know if your running career is over. You don't know how long your recovery is. You don't know how much your medical bills are. Everything plays a factor into this because you decided to get on your phone rather than just waiting until you were done, or at least pulling over. Being distracted by your phone causes lots of issues. Maybe not, small towns may not experience such terrible outcomes as we do in the city here, but they all equal out the same way about how texting or driving, being distracted by your phone can cause very ugly things to happen. And I know personally, in my own perspective, I've had friends and family have be in accidents or cause accidents, and I see the outcome of them. From some of my friends' perspectives where they caused accidents, they were more worried at the fact that of what they did. They felt really guilty, and they didn't know what they were gonna do about how they could make it better, how they could do anything to make it better. But they were also worried about their finances and being sued and like such. You're worried about both parties at that moment, and after it's all done and said, you realize how preventive it could have been, how you could have prevented that accident just by not being on your phone. And primarily, I think it's something that really does need to be discussed more often, because everyone's on their phone. Everyone does it, even if we don't notice it, and myself included. I can't extract myself from that, because on slow days I find myself changing music on my phone because it's not the song I want to listen to. But I think even just thinking about it for a quick second every day before we get up, go to work, or driving home from work, or just going to the grocery store, think about it and think about the traffic that we're in, and how we're already in COVID. Why try to make it worse by adding an accident into it and making your day even more difficult? So that was my persuasive speech. I did understand I did use a lot of tonnage in my voice, but I hope you guys get the point that texting and driving and being distracted by any type of technology is very bad for you. It's bad for the world, and it does cause a lot of injuries, deaths, and a lot of financial issues with everyone. So thank you. Bye.